Hi there and welcome to Tech Life, a channel where I aim to review everything from selfie sticks to laptops to IDEs for coding, video editing, software for producing thumbnails, essentially anything tech related. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have anything that you think I should review, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to review that product. So in this video I'm going to show you 5 great AI tools which are very similar to ChatGPT. First on the list is called Compose AI. Compose AI is a Chrome extension and it works with the Chrome browser. Compose AI consists of 5 features: Compose Anything, Easy Email, Compose Email, Autocomplete and Rephrase. I'll show you some of these in a second. Compose Anything essentially currently only works with Google Docs and Gmail. Compose Anything will create text based on a prompt that you supply. So for example, you could type in something like create a short blog on the Lamborghini Aventador, and if you supplied that prompt into Google Docs, it would create a short blog for you. Easy Email is currently available for Gmail, and as the name suggests, it helps you to reply to your emails. Compose Email is available for Gmail and Outlook and helps you craft complete emails just by typing a few words. Autocomplete is available for Gmail, Outlook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Facebook, Superhuman and Notion. And the last of the 5 features is called Rephrase, which essentially allows you to rephrase different parts of your email as you're composing it. So we're going to have a quick look at some of the features of Compose AI. Let's compose an email first. And as mentioned, this only works with Google Docs and Gmail. So I'm in one of my Gmail accounts, and just gonna so here, if I do 2 forward slashes, I get a prompt text box here, and I can type in something simple like write a email thanking first his kind. So if I hit return there, this should compose a small email for me. Dear Ghost, I'm writing to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation. You have been a constant source of encouragement, blah blah blah. And so all you have to basically do is fill in the bits and pieces. Let's have a look at Rephrase, which is another feature of Compose AI. So if I highlight maybe this last paragraph, as soon as I do that, then it gives me these little icons, so I can change the tone of this paragraph to a friendly tone. I can change the tone to a formal one. I can expand on this, so it'll essentially say the same thing but in more words. I can shorten this, or I can rephrase this. So at the moment, saying once again, thank you for your kindness and for being such an amazing person. Let's, if we do rephrase, and it gives me 3 or 4 different options that I can use to rephrase it with. So I'm going to select this one, and it's replaced it. Another feature of Compose AI is called Easy Email. Easy Email essentially allows you to quickly reply to emails. So if we find an incoming email, and if I do so, this is an email that was sent back to us. Easier email essentially puts these suggestions in for us in order for us to quickly reply to an email. So I can say something like, so it's saying, good to hear from you, hope you are well and happy. I can say something like, say thanks. And it's gone and composed quite a detailed reply. Again, you obviously have to fill in the names yourself, but essentially it's done most of the heavy lifting for you. Number 2 on our list is a website called Runway AI. Runway AI consists of over 30 AI tools. In order to use Runway AI, you will need to sign up using a valid email address. Once you validate your account and you use Runway AI for the first time, you'll be prompted to select a user plan. You will have a choice of 3 plans, the first one being free, the second is Pro, and the last one is Team. In the free plan, the videos you can export will be limited to 720p. You'll also be limited to only 3 projects. Your total assets in terms of their size can only be of 5 gigabytes, and you're going to be limited to only 25 free images. I'm not going to cover everything Runway AI has to offer, obviously that would take too long. And also some of these tools are only available if you choose one of the payment plans. So anything that you hover over, if this padlock symbol pops up, then that means you're going to have to pay for that particular tool. So I've spent a couple of hours playing around on this site. One of the tools that I've found quite interesting is this one called text to image. I would encourage you to maybe sign up and jump on the site and explore some of these tools. Some of them are really cool. And let's have a quick look at this text to image one. So if I click on here, we get prompted to enter a description here. Again, similar to ChatGPT, they call the description a prompt. So let's just quickly describe something like speeding sports car. Let's see what this comes up with. Speeding sports car, generate train. Okay, cool. Generate. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's a stationary sports car, but it is a sports car of some description. And as you can see, the resolution is only 512p. In order for us to increase the resolution, we're going to have to pay for an upgrade. So if we want a 1080 or 2K, then we would have to provide payment. Another really cool tool in Runway is called Erase and Replace. So if we come down here, we should be able to locate erase and replace, and again this is a free tool that they provide. So if we quickly click on here, what we have to do here essentially provide an image. So I've got one here, so if we upload this, once we've uploaded an image, we can highlight part of that image that we want to replace. I'm going to replace this ball, and I'm going to replace this with a trophy, because Liverpool this season do actually need all the help they can get in order to obtain trophies. Let's see what this comes up with. Okay, so it's provided some silverware for Liverpool, somewhat smaller than what I was hoping for, but at least they've got something this season. I'm sure they'll do a lot better hopefully next season. So just a quick mention in regards to the icons down here. The trophy there, it's nice, it's okay, but it's given us options to replace that with four different trophies. And I think that number 3 is quite nice. It gives us the option to cancel this or to accept. Once we accept, obviously we can go ahead and download or save these images. So using the icons on the left over here, we can save our asset, or we can download, we can undo and go forward. We can zoom in and zoom out. So that is erase and replace. Another really great tool on Runway.ai is this one here called Chat Transcript. Essentially what this allows us to do is upload a video, and this will then go ahead and transcribe the audio from that video. So I'm just going to quickly upload a video. This will take a few seconds. Nearly there now. Excellent. Okay, so on the right hand side here, it gives us the option to generate our transcript, and it gives us the option to generate the transcript in various different languages. I'm going to stick with English because that's the only language I know, to be honest. On the left hand side over here is your video, and then you simply click the generate button, and this will take a few minutes to process the video and strip out the audio and transcribe that. I'm going to stop the recording here because this will take a few minutes, and we'll come back as soon as it's done. And we're back. It did take a good number of minutes. It probably took about 5 or 6 minutes, and as you can see on the left hand side over here, it's actually transcribed the video. If you want to check whether this is correct or not, It's actually one of my tutorials on ChatGPT, so you can go ahead and check to see if this is correct. Essentially, I tend to start off my videos introducing my channel and then describing what the channel is about. So in this case, hi there and welcome to Tech Life, a channel where I aim to review everything from selfie sticks, blah blah blah. So it's done all of that. It's actually put numbers against the different paragraphs, and I've had a quick look at this and it has done a really good job. It's even put a timestamp against where the audio is, so you can go back and have a look and check against the video itself. And this is completely free, so this tool is completely free. Again, as I said before, I'm not going to go through all of these tools. There's far too many for me to do in this one video. What you can do quickly, I'll just show you. You can actually filter the tools that you might want to look at. So at the moment we're looking at all the tools here, but if you are just interested in maybe finding an AI tool that you want to manipulate audio with, you can click the audio button over here and it'll obviously just select or show you the tools that are in relation to working with audio, and similar with video tools, image tools, and text. Okay, so that's runway.ai, really great website. Highly recommend that you have a look at this, have a play around with it. Number 3 on our list is a website called tome.ai. Essentially, Tome helps us to generate stories or create presentations or slides or blogs just by simply typing in a small amount of text. So again, as with many of these tools, many of these websites, you're going to have to sign up using a valid email address. Tome is free, so once you're signed up and validated your email address, you can go ahead and start creating some content. So in order to do so, just click on the create button over here. And similar to ChatGPT and all these other AI tools, you have to type in a short description which they describe as being a prompt. So we're going to type in, I'm going to type in something like create a short presentation on how great the Lamborghini Huracan is. Let's see what this brings up. Unleashing the beast, the Lamborghini Huracan. Okay, that's a good start. That's a great start, actually. Lamborghini Huracan is powered. While the Lamborghini Huracan is certainly a high-performance machine, founded it. Lamborghini has a long and okay. Let's just wait for it to finish. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep. Okay, so it's done. And it's created 8 pages. I did say short. Okay, so why should you consider the Lamborghini Huracan? If you're looking for a high-performance sports car that combines power, luxury and style, Lamborghini Huracan is hard to beat. With its advanced technology, blah blah blah. That's page 1. Let's see what it's done. The design of the Lamborghini Huracan, page 4. So it's done a really in-depth presentation. So we can either try again, we can ask it to try again, or we can keep this. We can export it as a PDF, we can rename, we can duplicate, we can add logos, or we can delete. Really cool, simple website, really powerful. Again, sign up, jump on and have a play. And number 4 on our list is a website called DID. DID lets us create and interact with talking avatars. DID are targeting companies that need to interact with and engage with them and their customers. You'll need to sign up using an email address and verifying your email as you would normally with a lot of these websites. Once you are verified, then simply sign in. Once you're signed in, you'll be presented with this quite simple interface. Down here on the bottom left, it gives you your username and also the number of credits. When you first sign up, you'll have 20 credits. I've already used up one of my credits. In order to create a video, you click the create video button in the top right corner here. Okay, and as with all of these AI tools, you can provide a short script. So I've already got one prepared. One thing to note with the idea is that you can either provide a script or you can upload a audio. I'm just gonna quickly paste in the script that I've already prepared. So I'm gonna copy this, paste this to here. Also going to change some of these attributes, so I'm going to select this young lady over here as the face of our avatar. I'm going to change the language to the King's English language because we know that's correct. I'm going to leave the voice as Libby, and because it's already selected, I don't know what the difference is between those. And the style is non-selectable, so we're going to leave the style. Sometimes the style is selectable, and it'll give you the option between happy, joyful, sad, but in this case for some reason it's not selectable. Once you're happy with your selection there, then you can click the big blue button over here, generate video. This normally takes a few minutes. Let's click on this generate button here as well. Okay, so it's finished creating our video for us. Let's preview the video by clicking here.
The Lamborghini Aventador is an iconic hypercar that has continued to stun the world with both its looks and performance.
Okay, that's fairly good. I mean, it's not brilliant. It's not totally perfect, but it's for a free version of the tool. It's pretty good. Obviously, if you pay for this service, then you can select the high quality avatars, and the presentation will be a lot smoother. With this free version, you have the option to download, share your creation, or delete. So that is DID. Again, sign up, jump on, and have a play. A really cool website, some really powerful tools. Last on our list, and by no means least, is a website called browse.ai. So if you do a Google search for browse.ai, let's go and select the first returned result. You'll need to create an account with the browse.ai. I've already created one. It's a simple case of providing your email address and then verifying. You can pay for browse.ai, but also they allow you to use the website and the tools for free. So if I click on login, it should allow me to log in. So once you get logged in, you're presented with this quite simple looking page. Over here on the right is a button called build a new robot, and that obviously allows you to build a new robot. This button over here allows you to browse pre-existing robots that browse.ai have already created for us. The list down here, these three down here are robots that I've already built. So I've been playing around on this website for a couple of days now. So I've built a couple of robots. The top one over here is one that browse.ai has already created for us. We're going to go ahead and build a new robot. So we'll click on build new robot. Okay, so as mentioned before, you can use browse.ai in two different ways. You can extract data in a one-off type fashion, or you can set up a robot so it monitors a website and scrapes off data different periods of time. We are gonna do this extract data from a website, so I'm going to click this button over here. So this page at the top here presents us with a number of different videos that we can watch, and these are really helpful because they'll teach you how to use browse.ai and get the most out of browse.ai. If you scroll down slightly, this is what we're interested in. So what we're going to do is provide a URL here, and this URL will be the URL to the website that we want data from. So I'm going to jump over to bookings.com. I've done a quick search on bookings.com for hotels in Agadir from the 1st of May to the 8th of May, and 2 adults, no children, and it's presented me with this list. So I'm going to simply take this URL, Control C for copy, Control V for paste. This website needs to log in. You can log into bookings.com, and I do have an account, but in this instance I'm not going to, so I'm going to start recording. Click the recording button. This might take a minute or two. So it presents browse.ai actually presents us with the page, the search page that we had in bookings.com. The only difference here is in a second or two it's going to stick a robot up here, and we're going to train that robot to extract some of this data. Okay, so this is a robot, and if we click on open recorder menu, or if we just click on the robot itself and click open a menu, it gives us a list of things that we can do. So we can capture a list, we can capture text, we can capture a screenshot, or we can discard the recording. We are going to capture a list, so this top. So we're going to capture a list, and ideally I want to capture this information. So I want the hotel name, maybe the rough location, and the price. So if I click, so I'm going to capture this. as a hotel name. And I want to capture the visible text, so we'll do that. I'm also gonna capture, ideally I want to capture the price. Okay, so I'm going to capture the visible text. Okay, so I'm going to capture the visible text up here. And I don't think I included the price, so maybe I can try to capture this price as well. Capture the visible text. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So I'm capturing the hotel name, a brief description of the room, and the price. So it says select more text or press enter to finish. So I'm gonna push enter to finish. I'll give it a minute or two to catch up with itself. After you've selected the data that you want to capture, then you have to give that data a name, and that the name that you give it will be the field name. So I'm going to say hotel name. And this is a price. Okay, so once you've entered the field names, it presents you with this page. Agadir Hotels. Down here we can select the number of rows per page, so I'm just gonna have 10 to be honest. Click on 10. And along here we can select pagination type, and the pagination type I'm going to select is, so the options you have, there are no more items to load. Scroll down to load more items, scroll up to load. So I'm going to select scroll down to load more items. And that's it. You click on capture list, and it should save that robot for you. What Browse AI will do to this list is extract this data, put it into a spreadsheet for you. You click on finish recording, and it'll take you back to your dashboard. Okay, once you are happy with the data that you've extracted, as I say, you can actually retrain your robot if you want to. So you can scroll down to the bottom of this page and retrain. You can say, yep, it looks good, so that saves it. You can delete the robot, or you can report an issue if you had an issue. You can download your scraped data into a CSV, and then this CSV can be opened up in either Notepad or in Excel. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm happy with that. What I did do offline was to add a few more bits of data. So I've added the review column to see which hotel is good or very good or not so good. And I've also added the length of time per adult, so it's 1 week. I've mislabeled it, but again, you can go in and relabel stuff, and you can go and play around with any saved robots that you've created, chop and change, add bits and pieces. If you're happy, scroll to the bottom of the page. Looks good? Yes, looks good. Click on that, and that should go away and save your robot. And now you can run the task, and it will actually run that robot for you. And that's your robot in a task run. It produces a list, and say you can save this off into CSV just by clicking this download CSV. That should download into your downloads folder if you're using Windows. That's 5 AI tools which are not ChatGPT but are extremely useful. I think the last one here, the browse.ai, I found to be really useful. The other tools I found to be quite good to play around with, but this is really good in terms of being able to extract data from different websites. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do hit that like button, maybe even consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll catch up with you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.